Hey everybody, it's the
What's good?
This is Thursday night.
We're here with Josh King, head coach of the Browns. How you feel this week?
Oh,
we know what I mean?
We gonna get some dubs. 39-year-old quarterback Josh McCown.
0-2, respect to the season. How you guys gonna turn that around?
See, what we gotta do is we gotta get guys to throw accurate balls here. You know, we got a young guy acting like a little bitch sometimes. He needs to step up in the pocket and let that thing go.
But for now, it's Thursday night football.
Baker Mayfield coming in as a rookie. How is this progression coming so far?
Oh, it's coming. It's gonna be there. Give me another week. You'll see. I gotta go. It's time to talk to you, motherfuckers. I swear I said that shit, bro.
This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back.
You won your last game, right?
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Darius Stewart now on the return.
It was the best. It was the best opportunity for me.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Their running game couldn't get going, and they got Blake Bortles.
Thank God Steven did that trade.
For the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I swear to God, Trubisky would have been lighting my ass up. Bro, I couldn't do shit that game, bro. One reason why I won was because of my defense.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
Brandon, if I told you I wanted to talk about a running back that averaged 4.4 yards a carry, scored 5 touchdowns on 772 total yards, you'd want to do that, right? Exactly, because that's what we're going to do. Bilal Powell, he had a big year in 2017, knows how to run in traffic, knows how to get to the perimeter, and can shake people in the secondary and take it the distance. Big year for Bilal Powell in 2017.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Shotgun here for McCown. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, you ain't throwing on Denzel Ward, buddy. Clamps.
A look now at the defensive starters for Cleveland. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Where you need work at on your team, you think?
An incomplete pass on that last
My
play. That means
linebackers
they'll need to
and
come
my
up
D
with
tackles.
something here on third down.
I've just been looking at. I've been scouting players.
From the gun,
I'm not about
it's
to.
McCown.
I'm not about to sacrifice other people on my team just to get
Then he's got a noon one.
You know what I mean?
And
You know
brought
what?
down, but not before they're inside
get
the
a D
25.
tackle or a outside
17
linebacker.
yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a
The
first
computer wants some
down.
bullshit.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side
Not
of the
about
ball.
to-
I don't know
I don't
what
even have that much
happened
cap
last
space.
week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of
Gosh,
people
bro,
think
Navarro
the coaching
Bowman.
staff really gets
Yeah.
on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The Jets and Browns, two cellar dwellers from a year ago, and they did meet in that season, Week 5 in Cleveland. Myles Garrett, it was his NFL debut. He got 2 sacks, but it was former Brown Josh McCown throwing 2 second-half touchdown passes to lead the Jets to the victory.
And every time I hear about the Jets and Browns playing, you know what I think about? The first ever Monday Night Football game. The Jets at the Browns. Cleveland won. I believe it was 1970.
It was indeed. I just happen to have the note here. I don't know this off the top of my head, but September 21st, 1970. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. McCown looks to throw again. Here's Wolford over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? The guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early.
Dropping that.
Now
Kick that field goal.
throws incomplete there on third down.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now to try the Jets field goal, Cairo Santos. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mayfield on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And trying to give a lift to this offense today will be the Duke, the former Cane, Duke Johnson.
Comes from a great tradition of runners at Miami of Florida. He's one of the best ones we've seen in recent years.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
These injuries are ridiculous, bro. Jeez.
Oh, I had to take it back.
The First down carry here for Johnson.
I probably scared you off.
Gain of 3, second down.
Sorry about that, Grandpa. It scared me.
A quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. An open receiver, that's David Njoku. That one goes for 24 yards. Baker Mayfield, obviously the #1 pick overall. That was controversial, though. What ultimately made the Browns go in his way?
Well, post-draft, I did hear a Browns executive talk about the efficacy of Baker Mayfield. In other words, how people rally to him, how people respond to him. He talked about seeing him at a workout, how he showed up, yelled out to the other guys. They yelled back with the same response, ran right to him, and they were ready to start the workout. He said things like that and his talent tipped the balance in his favor to go #1. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, Johnson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 3-0 is our score, and they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. From the gun, Mayfield. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They get it to him running left. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Duke Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Here's McCown to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The 4-time All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Working from the gun, McCown. And this is going to be incomplete. E.J. Gaines the one that time to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding, offense.
That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's 2nd down. Now a handoff, Johnson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Holding, offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Mayfield showing why he was the #1 overall pick. He's got the Browns on the move. First and 10.
No, check.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Lucky 56.
Second down, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now third down.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that'll push the lead to 11-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And New York set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, here's McCown. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, McCown. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. It's McCown again. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On first and 10, here's McCown. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. McCown to throw on second down. Dumps off to Powell, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So we have reached halftime here and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
That's good.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably
Gary trying to join our Madden League
at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That defensive front four has been very good. They have just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4 down defensive linemen. They feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
Now McCown, he's got Curse. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only get 5 out of that quick slant, but that's good enough for a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This is the running back, Powell. And running with power here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. They go again with Powell. And an alley to run. And now running right through it.
Missed.
Oh my God, this game is so fake.
Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered.
Oh, my gosh. 2 fumbles, baby.
No running backs in the backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Santos with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. And incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his
Woo.
own. But let's face
boy,
it,
I done found that thing, boy.
Done
found that thing.
Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken around the 12. And a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Brought in by Walford, right side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
McCown now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Herndon's got it complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in.
And caught by Thomas.
Wow.
Touchdown, Jets. Julius Thomas. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No, he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen.
Anybody want to come in the park
and casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
You said what?
Big hitter to start the drive has him
I ain't gonna come in the park and
here for 1st and 10.
Yeah, I just gotta finish this game.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor.
Man, I'll go to the front and drop you off if you want me
It
to.
pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Taylor. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. That's Njoku over the middle. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead.
Lucky 56.
On third down, Mayfield. Dumping it off for Johnson. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
Clamp that nigga, bruh.
Desperation time. Mayfield on
Let's
fourth
go.
down. Gets it to Gordon. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And his throw is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A second down throw for Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line are
Who the
able
fuck
to
is
keep
that,
leverage
nigga?
and able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hello.
Shot from Mayfield.
Oh, you calling me back?
Flush to his right.
Bruh.
And that will be incomplete.
Grandpa, don't be knocking on the door, bro.
Consolation TD,
That's
but
strong.
it was not to be. And time is running out now on
Dude,
this
he really
game.
almost got
Rest for
blasted.
you. Only this much
But
came
Charles,
out.
it's great to win at home in the NFL.
I didn't mean
You
to
win
use
on the
it.
road.
It blended in with the other
Extra
one.
special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most
only had 2
cases,
drinks.
you're not expected to
Well,
go on the
nigga,
road and win.
I got that
in the
magic
National
wet way,
Football
got
League.
that
It
CG,
just
got that
doesn't
super so
usually
good.
do.
Dude, I got a new
So
jumper
get
now,
out
and now
there,
dude,
get that done,
fucking,
and
I'm
get
wet
back.
now. Why did I always think the base was a release? I feel like I said this before. I've always thought the base was a release. It's not. It's the upper and lower. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I did for a while think that thought that